All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. We are continuing our major market breakdown, looking at the Dow Jones and the DIA, the ETF equivalent. Man, clearly a lot of bad things happening here, losing that 50, which is what we talked about last week, and I mean devastatingly, right? From there, a support line and the 100 moving average all in the same week. Definitely some things to be worried about here, okay? Real quick before we get into the details, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how things are setting up. We have our 5 moving averages, the horizontal support and resistance lines. This one's yellow because I was calling these my golden lines of trading. If we got into there, it would have been really good, but clearly we haven't, right? And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like and subscribe, it does really well with the YouTube algorithms. Even if you don't, thank you so much for watching these things, all right? And hey, if you disagree with anything I got to say, please throw it in the comments, all right? I am not here pretending to be perfect or the best, and if you know something I don't, believe me, I want to know before I watch my money go down the toilet, right? So, two-way street, all right? So let's get into it. And again, I mean, I remember last week talking about the 50 because once we did a good run, right? We obviously broke a bunch of stuff, we came down, and then this 50 did just such a monstrous job from basically most of December all the way through most of February, keeping it from falling back to here. We have now lost the 100. Obviously, I need one more day confirmation, right? Because again, I don't care if we lose it once. I need the confirmation. But it just seems like we're coming to this 200. And I mean, the last thing we want to do is lose this because I don't know if you saw the SP-500 or the NASDAQ one, but those are both also in the process of maybe losing them. And if all 3 majors are under all 5 moving averages at the same time, that could get really, really bad. And look, it doesn't scream green, 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 but this up can really quickly become down, and it might take us close to this death line. You know what I mean? So again, I'm not here being super pessimistic. We still have the 200. We still need one more day confirmation on the 100, and then definitely we have at least this line and this line before we get here, right? But there's reason to be worried. I can say that much, and just take a quick look, okay? RSI got as low as, man, holy shit. Sorry, I meant to say MACD. MACD got as low as negative 800, okay? It then went all the way up to, I mean, roughly 800, right? 730, 740, right? So let's just say it went from negative 800 to 800, and now we're back to base. Damn, we're actually below zero. We're at negative 140. Right? So this thing very easily can still go maybe, I don't necessarily think it'll go as low, right? I'm still kind of overall a little I'll be way more bearish if we lose that, but I think I'm still overall hopeful, I guess the word is. And look, let's say we fall, I mean, even to this line, right? Somewhere in this, I'm still going up, right? As long as we actually don't lose this line, obviously I don't want to go to this line, right? But I'll take even the babiest of uptrends and then hope somewhere right here it kind of takes off, right? But yeah, I'm just, oh man, it's scary right now. I'll be real honest with you. Again, a lot needs to happen right here. What's this number at? Yeah, we cannot lose 32.3. 32,350, like that must hold for sure. Yeah, not too much more I can really say on the daily here. What's the weekly telling? I started to zoom in and out so much. Man, that's a real rough daily and sorry, weekly. So I remember talking about these, right? Doji after doji after doji, all it's doing is screaming uncertainty, and then boom, that's the confirmation, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't make these things up, right? And you can see it. Like, not sure, here's your answer. Problem also is, that's a real bad RSI. Looks like the green definitely wants to keep going lower. This is still in the 40s. We still got to go to like 35, 34 before I'm starting to wonder, are we at the bottom yet? Clearly the MACD hasn't been that devastated here yet, but look, we literally saw it on the daily go from up here to here to down, this weekly hasn't really done the down yet. So if that's about to happen now, look, there's reason to say that we're going to come down to 36, right? 30,600, right? So that's what this thing is at least saying. Where does 30,006? Holy shit, where does that put us? Sorry to curse. You know I try not to do that. Damn. We might wait. No. Yeah. Oh man, we might be coming to here. Jeez. Okay. Again, like I said, we at least had this line and this line before we get to the death line. And I also did talk about, even if we do come down to 36, which I guess was there, we're still going to call it roughly an uptrend, right? Roughly speaking, we said 36 was right around here, right? 30,600. So, yeah, and then hopefully once we get to that, we can kind of do one of those. But yeah, it really does seem like there's a bit of pain coming here. So one, don't be surprised. Two, make sure you plan accordingly. Because remember, I always say it, no individual stock is better than the major market, right? Like, I don't care what blue chip you got. It's not better than the Dow Jones. It's not better than the Nat, right? You know what I mean? So if the majors are bad, that's why you're watching this video. Your stocks are probably going to be bad, right? So might be a good time to just kind of hold some cash and get ready to pick up some deals once we get to this down here, right? But again, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just giving you my thoughts. We looked at the weekly. Let's look at the monthly real quick. Ah, man, look at that. So it's funny because the NASDAQ and the SP-500 are fighting for this 8. The Dow obviously has been fighting for this 20, right? And when I say fighting, I'm talking about confirmation. We do get 1 and 2 here, so this 8 is no longer the battle. But look, we break the 20, fail. We break the 20, we fail. And it almost looked like we lost the 8 too. And actually, there's still a couple days left. Don't lose the 8. Oh my gosh, don't lose the 8 on the monthly. That would be so, so bad. And that is the echo across all 3 on these videos. So, man. All right, what are we going to do now? We're going to look at the DIA. Just make sure the Dow Jones ETF, make sure it looks the same, and it does, right? We're under that. We're coming up on that. We had Doji, answer, right? That looks the same. And then again on the monthly, yeah, that looks the same. Break the 20, fail the 20, break the 20, fail the 20. Don't lose the 8 on the monthly here. Okay, again, across the 3, I was pretty pessimistic. And in all honesty, I think I'm the most pessimistic on the Dow. Be very careful these next couple weeks. Look at that thunder. I don't know if the thunder caught on the audio or not, but yeah, it's a rainy day here, and I think it's crying because of how bad the Dow Jones is doing. So, hey, if you disagree with anything, please let me know. But I sincerely appreciate your time so, so much. Hey, have a great one.